everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're back with another episode of M&M Spills. I'm Mathildaaaa and Melvin. Together we're M&M. So we've not done this before.
And in the previous episode, because it's Valentine's Day, we discussed some of these questions that make you wonder, is he really into you?
So this episode, we're going to talk about, are they really the one for you?
Because you already found the one.
Correct.
But what if people have passed the dating phase and they just got together, but they're just wondering in life whether this partner is someone they would settle for in the long term.
In the long term, correct. So to back up our credentials, I'm engaged. So I really went through this whole process with you guys. Yeah. But Melvin has been dating a lot, so he knows.
I'm still exploring and I know like what are the red flags to look out for.
Correct. So everyone grab a drink, grab your receipts and get ready because we're going to go through a couple of signs and we're going to debate and talk about whether or not it's a green flag, red flag or grey flag, beige flag.
Yeah, beige flag.
Okay, so I'll start with the first one. And we're going to start with the easy ones first because I feel like we need to start easy, then after that we'll get to the very like Singapore-centric kind of questions because I feel like that's the difference in like the dating culture.
Like whether they will bring you to the kopitiam for the first day or bring you to eat lobster and crab for the
We'll
first
get into that later. So the first one very easy. They snore like hell, but they make you coffee or breakfast every morning.
But something, okay, whether you can live with a snore is another thing, but honestly I feel like if you love them, you can live with their snore. Because my parents, right, like my dad snores like crazy.
But your mom stayed?
Stayed.
Oh.
Until now.
Okay.
Stayed together.
I feel like actually I'm a very heavy sleeper, so it doesn't impact me.
Maybe you snore also.
Oh, actually I snore very hard.
You see?
But then he still stays, so slay ah.
You see?
Okay, so I mean...
Something, you have to accept your partner for who they are.
Correct. Okay.
If they never post about you on their social media, like their Instagram stories, but all of their friends kind of know that you have this partner.
I think if the person is not very like online kind, right? Like they're not a content creator also, or they don't even post their own like work anniversary or that, right? I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's okay. Like some people just like their life private. Like
privacy.
I also kind of like my life private, so I don't really share a lot. I don't show who my friends are, the circle I mix with, unless they are like public figures, like creators like us. Yeah. So I think
that's true.
It's okay to be private.
I think this one not very clear on whether are they really the one for you because it's very subjective to the person.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is that they compliment you all the time, but it's always about the same thing.
Oh, is they...
Very boring, I feel.
Very boring, eh?
Yeah.
Like they have to compliment you on everything.
Yeah, like...
Everything, yeah?
Maybe like if you change your hair, right? Then you should say, hey, I like your new haircut. You know,
it's like, hey, your new blue liner.
Oh my god, yeah, my blue eyeshadow. But we'll do a zoom in.
They have to compliment everything.
Yes, I feel so.
If they're not obsessed, they are gone. A la poubelle.
A la poubelle. We need someone obsessed with us.
Yeah.
Because that's the essence of relationship, but to be desired, to be loved, right?
So what if they never get jealous even when you have someone interested in you? Let's say you have friends that are like, oh, they really like slide your DM, but they never
get jealous. But actually, isn't it a green flag? Because it means they're very secure.
Yeah,
like
actually they are very secure.
Yeah.
Wow, like confidence is crazy, right? You love people that have confidence.
Correct, because they trust you enough.
Yeah.
To not do anything with that DM.
So lovely, like, oh my god, the trust in the relationship is so strong. It's definitely a keeper.
I think this is really like on the path to are they really the one, you know? I think it's a yes. We're actually going to move to the second segment, which is more Singapore specific because I find that Singaporean dating culture is damn interesting. Like we are very specific about a few things.
You think we are fast or slow, like in terms of like getting together?
Depends on your life stage because I feel like when you're young, right, you take them long to settle down. But then when you're older, right, you're like tick, 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 tick.
You already know what you want.
Yeah, then we settle down. So I think
yours is very, very fast.
Well, yeah, because I already knew at the point what I wanted. So my first one is they are very sweet on the first date, but they mention their BTO timeline by the third date. I'm very stressed, eh?
They are really using you as a means to an end to get a house.
Correct.
I think super red flag. Honestly, I've seen like a lot of friends going through this BTO thing and they fell out. And honestly, it's a waste of time. Like this BTO thing, like just forget about it. Just don't put it as a priority.
Yeah.
And don't stress too much about it. Like you also not like you don't have a house.
Correct.
Guys,
it's very far in the
you have
future.
your parents to live with. Like you still can live with your parents. I know you want your own space, but how sure are you that this person is the one for you?
Correct. Imagine by the third day, I'll be damn stressed. I'll be like, bye.
Yeah,
I
think you should buy. I think you should buy.
Right, it should be a buy.
Oh my god, my friends also have this scenario. So like they are super nice. Yeah. But your parents just don't like them. Like it could be because they are not so financially comparable,
Yes.
or like maybe they have tattoos.
Okay.
That just aches your parents.
Actually, I am a victim of this. My mom also hated my ex.
Because?
The vibe. I think she knew.
Vibe.
Like she can just tell, like a mother knows the vibe. So I don't know why. I mean, maybe I'm more of a bit traditional in this sense. I would kind of listen to what my mom has to say. I would be like, actually, why? Like, can I like inquire why do you hate them? You know, like, yeah.
And then you still go ahead.
I still go ahead and then get my heart broken.
You see?
So parents know best lah.
Okay lah, parents lah.
Yeah,
parents
know best.
know.
Yeah. So this one maybe like I would say it's a red flag because if your parents don't like them, then like what about? I feel like your friends don't like them also. It's another red flag.
I think friends plus parents, then definitely you need to think twice.
Yeah.
But obviously love is blind. So I don't think even if they tell you not to do it, you will step out.
Correct.
Yeah, you probably just like fall and hurt yourself later on. Because one way or another. Yeah.
Okay, next one. They are great on paper, they tick all the boxes, but they want that very big wedding, the banquet style, 200 people watching you march down.
If they are rich, then okay. I honestly think like there's nothing wrong. Like if they like fancy celebrations, something they want like. I mean,
but if you want a private one, if you want a very
then I guess like you have to discuss and you have to compromise. I think a lot of this is about communication. Is whether I want to reach down to your level or you want to bring yourself up to my level. Then we meet in between.
Okay.
I think if nobody wants to
compromise,
right? Then I think in future it won't work because every scenario is the same. If you guys don't want to compromise and like each give a step back, then nothing else is gonna work because inherently nobody is the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we are not born like identical. We don't have the same mindset.
We don't have the same ideas. Correct.
Exactly. So having that joint conversation and reaching a compromise is the most important thing.
Yeah.
If they live like 20 kilometers apart, I mean Singapore is small.
Yeah, Singapore is small.
If you guys live on the different ends of the planet,
Can the LDR
country,
still exist?
Yeah. Sister is the LDR queen, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's
challenge?
okay. There's no challenge.
Some people like the distance, right? What they say, distance makes the
heart grow
fonder.
Also, if you love someone, you are willing to suffer for them, no? Then you sit through the whole green line for them.
I wouldn't.
Huh? Sorry. So you wouldn't?
Yeah, I
so you
wouldn't.
think this is a deal breaker? Like you won't
it
think
won't be
the
a
other
deal
one?
breaker, but they come, I won't go.
Oh my god. They have to come to you?
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
think
that's
I'll
actually
go.
wild.
Like, I must go find them, like meet at the center. Like,
Okay, I think meet the center.
you see, my value is like compromise, right?
Yeah, okay,
So
that's true.
I don't want the person to sacrifice and I also don't want to be the only one sacrificing.
Okay.
Maybe alternate lah. Maybe like some days
feel
wear, some days ease. Yeah.
Correct, because like if somebody's want to stay over.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. If they prefer hawker food while you're all about like cafe hopping, like, does it make you compatible? And is this person the one for you?
I think definitely not compatible. I think definitely not compatible because I mean people that are more chill, right? They have a different mindset. And if you're like a fancy queen kind of person, you definitely like have a different view in life. And it
like
might
the
be
lifestyle
just
you want to live. Okay.
It might be just like a simple thing, but I think slowly you will realize that you guys have so much differences. Like even when it comes to raising your kid, some people want to put their kids in ACS. Then you'll probably think like, neighbors who can because after all it's about the experience, like no difference.
The quality of education.
Yeah, so then you guys like, because this kind of simple things has very deep values into it. I mean, I might be wrong, but but
interesting.
That's how I perceive it.
Yeah, that's interesting that you mentioned like the way that they approach life, right? We're very different because of your eating habits. I
Some
think that
signs.
correct, but I want to go back to the compromise thing because I feel like actually you don't need to always eat hawker. And sometimes you can mix in a little bit of that cafe hopping, you know. If you're really like into this person, if you see them long term, right? I think that you're able to compromise again.
That is if they want to. Yeah, I agree with you. But some people is just like, don't waste money.
Correct.
Then the other one is like,
but I don't mind.
Eat hawker. I don't eat hawker. Then nobody want to compromise if you don't want to do like mix of these two in between. Then no.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay,
oh my goodness, this is another one that a lot of my friends face also. Like some of them, they already set out to not have kids.
Okay.
But the other partner wants the kid.
How to compromise?
Can
you even compromise?
But,
are they the one?
But let me tell you, they have gotten together because you have to be clear from the start. So let's say you're already on the dating app, like you guys have chatted for 1 week, then maybe you can just drop in some of these ideas that you have. And they must be willing to consider.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say someone that doesn't want kids, they match someone that maybe kids not really important to them. If not, ultimately, yeah, it's not gonna work out.
I feel like it's not gonna work out because a kid is gonna be a lifelong decision.
Yeah,
like at least 20 years, right? Probably.
Because part 2 of a relationship is a lot of the kids already.
Yeah.
Like no longer, it's like a project that you do.
Project management.
Yeah, after a relationship, your relationship blossoms.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a parent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the second phase of your life.
Correct. And if the other person is like not even like 80% in, I don't think you can even have a child. Okay, my next one is if your partner doesn't drink, hates clubbing, but you personally enjoy the nightlife space, is it a match?
Wow.
Can
I don't think it's a match. Right? I mean, so
Really?
far, the people I dated, right, they're quite the same. Like non-drinkers, non-partygoers.
But actually,
but you
no, like he's
exactly.
very homebody, but I like to be out.
Yeah, that's true.
But it works because he loves me, so he will do it. Then I also love him, that's why I will sometimes stay home.
Yeah. So
I
it's
think
like
compromise again, right?
Yeah, compromise.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. Like you respect their hobbies. Yeah, I think it could work. Just that depends how comfortable the other party is.
I think so. Topics.
The next question is if they are kiam siap king.
Yes.
So let's say you guys are already together, but then he always wants to clock the miles. But he doesn't want to spend on you, He clock the miles on the credit card every time.
Yeah.
And then you'll go restaurant.
But it's for his own flight, is it?
Yeah, but he split the bill with you.
I'm sorry, but we'll
honestly,
be
who
in
will do
competition.
that? Who will do that?
Have
But they will spend it on you. They will redeem the miles for
But
you.
I have friends, right, who really just like, they will go to the ends of the earth to find the best deal ever.
Yeah.
But they match each other.
But
if you're not the kind,
I know, but
so how?
oh shit.
Does it match?
Oh, so one is like
One is very stingy.
bargain hunter.
Yes.
But one is not.
What, like the other one is like maybe you, like you're more chill.
But
Then you're
maybe
okay
the person is rich. That's why. Oh, it's very hard.
This
It's like
is-
the two worlds coming together.
Correct.
Well, I don't think it will match.
Unconclusive.
Yeah, like the
Inconclusive,
view,
sorry.
again, it's like the viewpoint,
The
the perspective they have in life is a bit different already.
correct. Yeah. I think this one can compromise, but to what extent?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna tell me you use
Definitely will
voucher
fight.
for everything.
Because definitely will fight.
Yes.
Like when it comes to spending, definitely will fight. Because it sounds like someone is more like
Controlling.
no, someone is able to afford more things.
Oh.
And someone is more like a scrimp kind. It's like, oh, I can get this from Carousel for like a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
But then the guy like, why don't you get a fraction of the price? Can we just get a new one that will last longer? That kind of like, then you just fight about this stuff.
True.
Yeah.
I think it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to see the extent of it. Would you migrate with your partner if they want to leave Singapore, or is that too big of a sacrifice?
I think it happens to a lot of couples.
Yeah.
I think
this
it
one
is something that is possible. Because some jobs, right, thrive better overseas. Not necessarily you are sacrificing by
Correct.
leaving, but it opened up more doors, right? Like you can be a dog trainer because this country has like more people having
More
like,
dogs.
pets. Yeah, that's like your business will be able to do better.
Correct. So I think it's a sacrifice for sure for the one that has to leave everything behind.
That's true for
but
family.
I would see it as more of like a next phase of their life also. Like, hey, experiencing a life somewhere else, beyond Singapore, beyond like your home country, right? Then it's like, oh, okay, you gain so many more other life experiences towards it. I feel like there's more pros than cons. You know what I mean? I mean, like all your friends are gonna be based here, right? But you can always fly back. And
Just
I always see them.
be more open-minded, I guess.
I think it's about being open-minded and being like open to the idea of change,
So that's it for all the questions.
Yep.
I hope that they will be the one for you if you are in like a secure relationship right now. If not, it's time to look out.
And revisit the apps, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Does any app want to sponsor the program? We can do another episode next year.
Yes, okay. But anyway, if you guys like this episode of M&M Spills, we also have part 1 on Melvin's channel. Is he into you?
Is he into you?
Yes, and you can pop over and watch his video over there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, discuss in the comments, fight in the comments about all the different takes that you guys have. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!